Hello, this is Michael Clarke Duncan for PETA. I became a vegetarian 3 years ago. I ate meat, a lot of meat, but I noticed I had a lot of illnesses too. Once my birthday rolled around, I said, why don't I try something new and exciting and different? So I decided to become a vegetarian. And PETA is at the forefront of vegetarianism, veganism, and I just wanted to try something different. And when you guys contacted me, it was like a no-brainer. I was excited to do it. I looked at a video called Meet Your Meat, and I didn't know that was your video. I never knew what the process was from that animal to my plate. I never looked at it like that, and I'm an animal lover, and once I looked at it like that, I cleared out my refrigerator about $5,000 worth of meat, and I was a big Omaha steaks person. I had meat delivered to my house. Everything just went out, and I gave it to my neighbors. Chicken, fish, steaks, all cuts of meat. It just went out. And then I read a book called Skinny Bitch, and they have another one out called Skinny Bastard. So I read both of them. And just the things that was in there, the things that you don't know about the meat, the process, what goes into what you're actually eating, and the fact that this meat stays in your system for so many years and it's rotting inside your stomach. And that's where all these cancers and all these diseases come from. And I mean, believe me, I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but I'm saying I'm a lot healthier than I was when I was eating meat. And best thing about being a vegetarian for me, number one, is I know I'm not harming any animals. I have cats and dogs at home, and I know I'm not doing that. The number two thing is increased strength. I'm a lot stronger than I was when I was eating meat. And I found out that most animals, most of your most powerful animals in the wild are vegetarians. So I'm trying to get my strength to that level. I don't know if I'll make it or not, but elephants are vegetarians. They're pretty big. So where do you get your protein from? That's the first thing people, especially big guys, because we feel we have to have that big 14-ounce steak to get our protein, which is definitely not true. You only need 12 to 14% protein per day, which isn't a lot. And I get that in beans, I get that in legumes, I get that in my fruit juices, vegetables, potatoes, everything that I eat. So for guys out there, don't think that you have to have these gigantic steaks to get your protein. Just think about this for one thing. The more you work out, you're gonna burn. The protein you put in from the beans, legumes, fresh fruits and vegetables will last way longer, and you'll get more out of it than you will in that 12 ounces of meat. I have 3 fish, and then there's Lucy. There's Big Papa, who's the only male, Bunny, Snowflake, Whiskers, Pinky, and Mimi. So those are my animals at home. I have 6 cats and 2 dogs at home, and I love each and every one of them very much. And they got all different personalities. And like I said, I'm a big animal lover, so I don't think I could ever eat meat again in my entire life. And those are my babies. For more information about vegetarianism and how to help animals, go to PETA.org. You won't regret it.